match and figure out what you needed to do to slow down Corpus Christi?
I think that like we watch film and stuff on them. We like do a whole bunch of stuff to like practice, and like our pre-practice stuff is always about what their plays are, their shots and stuff. So I kind of just like trust my training, like Coach always said, and play how I always do. And I was ready to go. I think the whole game, and we just had some out of system sets, and they were not supposed to go to me. So.
What was that second set like when you were in a zone with a couple of blocks or three big swings there? When that's happening, what does the game feel like for you?
I don't know. It feels good, especially since my teammates, like, I turn around, they're all like, let's go. So, like, feels super good that, like, all of them are there to, like, support me and everything like that, so.
Becca, how did you feel about your overall performance, just looking back, and what will you take into the next match?
For sure, going into the next match, I want to focus a lot more on serving, just really crushing it, whether it's super hard or super soft. I at least want to focus on hitting my zone. And I think that will just help, one, with my confidence, and also just the team getting a mojo. I'd say my overall performance, I wasn't too disappointed, but I always feel like I could have done better. You know, I was really pleased with, you know, me and Kenna's connection on the slide, because that's something we've been working really hard on. And so I always get really hyped whenever we have like a really great play together, just because, you know, it's finally having that moment just for, like, you know, me and her, and then to share that with the whole team. But for sure, serving is something that I'm going to be focusing more on in the next match.
Whitney, what's it like playing up at the net next to Caitlin there? You guys teamed up for a lot of blocks up front.
Yeah, I think it's super good. She's so like, knowledgeable, is that the word I want to say? She's super smart. She knows, like, hey, like, let's talk more, like, on the out-of-system sets. Let's get shoulder to shoulder. I didn't feel you that time. Like, talk more. She's also just a very calming presence, so it feels good. Like, it can get really nerve-wracking up there with, like, everyone and Bob, and so she's very calm, and you can just tell that she's, like, done it before and stuff like that.
Do you feel like you guys feed off each other more when you're getting those big blocks? I mean, in the second set, you had 4 blocks in a row. Like, are you really feeding off each other?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What about your block in general tonight?
My block.
Both of you. I mean, you both had a lot of blocks tonight. The whole team. I think you had like at least 20 blocks.
We just have to, like I said, we like just trust our training, like Coach says all the time. Like, we practice with the blue tapes. We don't want to go past the blue tape, and we just have to keep remembering, like, don't go flying past the blue tape. That's how you get used. That's how you get used. And we make our moves, and we have out-of-system balls go straight up and down. We're not making a move on them. And, like, one thing that I personally had to work on this week was I, like, kind of make my hip come off. So that's when I get used a lot off of here. So I had to really work on that this week, and still trying to break the habit of doing that.
Yeah, for sure. And like as a middle blocker, our main goal is just to trust their setup, and then I just make it my goal to fill and then make a really huge shape, especially if we can tell the attacker is going to come in and try and crush it hard. That's when we really just have to trust our training and our capabilities and just go for it.
Yeah, and also watching the pass and watching the set, and like not guessing, like, oh, she's going to be like guess, and then I'm late to the shoot. You know what I mean? It's like a reaction time.
What was it like for you seeing Hayden put down that match point kill?
Oh, man. So I just got really excited for her, you know. So she was my roommate as well this semester. And, like, right before the play, I'm like, all right, let's get it roomy, a little fist bump. And it was awesome because you just get to go see your friends crush it. And I was even saying on the sidelines, I was like, oh, cubic switch. So I thought that was really sweet. And then for her to get that match point, I think she also got the point in our spring game, didn't she?
Mm-hmm, the last one.
So, you know, she just, you know, Hayden strikes again. So I thought that was really cool. And, you know, another thing she's been working a lot on practice is just going for it. And I think it's really awesome that all of Husker Nation gets to see that because she's been working really hard in the gym. So I think it was really cool.
How are you a different player this year than you were a year ago?
I'm a lot more calm. I had a lot of stuff going on my freshman year, so just calming down and remembering how to just play. Like, no overthinking it, and like clear my mind and just kind of like play. I think freshman year in general can be really nerve-wracking and stuff like that, and so that's like your first year of college and everything. You live in a whole new place, and so I think I just have like everything together. Like, I'm more put together and round.
How would you all describe the team chemistry in this first game?
Good.
Really
I thought
good.
it was really good.
I think that, like, we always say, like, eyes up in the huddle, like, dang, like, if you hit it in the net, you, like, want to, like, look down and be like, I don't want to look at anyone, I, like, feel super bad, but eyes up in the huddle, like, they're all there for you, and so just knowing that is, like, makes you feel good, like, makes you know that everyone has your back, like, you all make mistakes, like, get over it, next ball, here we go, everyone's got it, like, it just feels good.
Yeah, and for me personally, like, as a freshman, what's really comforting is, you know, this is Nebraska Volleyball. They have a really high standard, and everyone here is pushing themselves. And so, you know, I had a few misses in the net during this game, and it's really easy for me to be like, all right, man, like, they're upset with me. I'm a freshman making mistakes. But every time I came in, they were always reminding me, like, no, we know you were going for it. We know you can get it next time. And it's just really reassuring. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're all in it together.
Yeah.
We all know, like, we can all make mistakes, but just moving on to the next ball.
Mm-hmm.
Next point mentality.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well, it's a little high air for my usually Friday morning, so, but I thought we got smoother as the match went on. Was really impressed with the setter and the libero from Corpus Christi, and they do some nice things. But I thought our team, you know, I felt like we were really well prepared for them and their tempo, and I thought our blockers did a really good job today. And, you know, our floor defense with Nicklin, Kenzie, and Lexi back there, it's hard to get balls down. So those I think were the highlights, and we got a lot of work to do.
What would some of that work be?
Serve the ball over the net would be a great start. I pretty much lose my mind when we serve in the bottom of the net, so there it is. But, you know, this is why our routines are so important, to stay in a routine. And when we get in these matches like this, we're sitting around for an hour when we should be warming up and starting. You know, it's just hard to keep your rhythm and your routine going for the day, and you know, that's one of the results of that. So it's a good learning lesson for us how important routines are.
I mean, this wasn't a Big Ten team, but when you look at your team, what type of blocking team should you be this year with your experience and your size?
We should be exceptional. I mean, we have a chance to be exceptional. You know, we work really hard on it. You know, but Becca, you know, you look at, you know, Whitney does some nice things. She's really physical. Caitlin Hord's already proven herself. Maddie's proven herself. You know, Lindsay Krause's a good blocker. Allie's a really good blocker. And Kennedy upgrades us from where Nicklin was blocking. And then, you know, the other question mark would be, you know, the other middle blocker spot. And both Maggie and Becca for freshmen are really, really good blockers. So that should be a strength for us.
Are we going to see Maggie play tonight?
Yeah.
Where'd you see that Whitney today? A couple of really big kills?
Yeah. She's going to have some highlight reels. I want to get her, you know, we got to get her going, though, is get long rallies out of system, trying to find kills, too. And so this will be a good weekend for her to keep developing that and find ways to get kills and mixing up shots, you know, which I think she's learning how to do, and not just hit every ball as hard as she can. I said serving errors. Yeah, we have more serving errors than hitting errors.
Hitting-wise, Maddie had 5.
Maddie had 5, yeah.
2, that's good efficiency.
Yeah.
The distribution that Kennedy gave you.
Yeah, I mean, we set Maddie too much, but we for a while there we weren't passing very well, so everything was just going out there. And Kennedy was setting her tight and off, and Maddie might have been trying to do a little too much on some of those. But yeah, I mean, game 3 we sided out 80%. We sided out 75% in game 1. I mean, when we're doing that, that's, you know, it's pretty good. But we can play cleaner, and and even Lexi had a couple sets that should have been better. We had a couple other people set out of system sets that weren't where they were supposed to be. So that's when I say we can play cleaner.
John, earlier, Whitney said that Caitlin Hoare described her as knowledgeable, and you said describe her a few times. Is it like having another coach out there, Caitlin being out there with how much she brings?
Well, she doesn't say much. So, I mean, maybe she talks to her, just doesn't say much to me. But she is, I mean, I would pay to watch her play. She is I mean, I feel like the game's kind of in slow motion for her. And she's just very smooth. And, I'd want her as a teammate if I was playing. I've been telling you guys that all year. But she doesn't panic up there and just works it. We need to set her more. So we'll work on that.
Who else would you pay to see?
Depends on the day. Caitlin Hoare would be one of them. So.
Besides Maggie, anybody else we expect to see tonight?
Yeah, we'll have a different lineup tonight. I'm gonna get some other players a shot. So.
Any more questions? All right.
Okay, guys, thanks for being here.